Hello Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. Hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember that the most important part of any tarot reading, Virgo, is you. And there is the moon energy. That's going to be, I think, really lovely. Let's put that into some context. We're going to use our Dove and Serpent spread. And as I do this, I would also like to say that if there's anything you need me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know in the comments. Now, finishing up Path of the Serpent here. All right. Very nice. Let's do a mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. We're going to use the Waite-Smith deck and just give it a little bit of a shuffle. Take one card, and we'll let the frog sit on that for a little while. Okay. So, let's see what we have. We've got major over here, major over here. We got some fire. We got some air and water. A little bit of earth. A little more air and fire. Pretty decent mix of cards. A little bit light on the water. The water we have is kind of a special kind of water. Let's go first with this moon energy. I feel like you're right on the brink of something so amazing in your life. This moon card is like kind of showing us that it's the new moon, right? And things are dark, can't really see, don't know what really is going on, you know? But we know that that light is dawning, it's coming, right? But this isn't just your regular, waxing of the moon. No, this is a full sunrise that's coming. So this is a very important change in your life is taking place right now. You're right on the brink of something extraordinary. All right. And looking around at this other energy, there's a lot of fire energy involved here, leading to manifesting something, leading to something really growing, really blossoming in your life, leading to great harmony, great success, a rhythm and a flow to things. Whatever this is that's coming is going to really have this cooperative aspect and it's very successful, lucrative kind of thing. Maybe financial. There are some risks involved, I think, in terms of our vitality, in terms of our health. We have to make sure that we stay strong, right? Nourish our bodies, strengthen our bodies, and our minds also. And we need that. We need a strong body and a strong mind because there's a lot of work. There's really, this mountain that you're climbing is really super tall, super high up there. And it's up to you how far up you want to go. Okay, the sky is the limit here. But you're right on the brink of this very extraordinary change in your life. The sun is just about to rise on it. I don't know exactly what this is or what you've been, maybe it's something that you've kind of been hoping for. We see the Ace of Swords down beneath everything. So I think we might not know exactly what it is that's happening, but it's something that we've kind of been working toward, right? Does that make sense? That's a little confusing. We've been staying true to ourselves, to our purpose. We have been really holding tight to this Ace of Swords, whatever this is. This is your truth. This is your will. This is your self. This is your spiritual activation. This is your commitment to yourself and to your spiritual growth, to your life. So I feel like through all of this work that you've done, this inner work, this psychological work, this energy work, a lot of chakra work, I think that you have been preparing yourself for the dawn of this new day, not knowing exactly what it is or when it's coming, but you knew that it was coming, right? I hope that makes sense. So you've been preparing yourself for this event, not knowing exactly what this event is going to be. but it's going to be tremendous. It's going to have a lot of this fiery, creative force to it, right? It's really going to be a fire into earth kind of thing, because if we look here, we've got fire and earth. Over here, we've got earth and fire here. And of course, this Capricorn card, this Devil card, is fire of earth, right? It's the cardinal earth sign. So we have a lot of fire and earth manifesting your creativity. Whatever it is taking the spiritual energy around you and in you that you've been kind of preparing and strengthening your connection with, and it is crystallizing in your life. It's solidifying around you. It's manifesting in your life as success, as abundance, as profit, maybe financial rewards coming in. I think that all of this began maybe 2 years ago with a very important shift in your life. I think you took back control over your life within the last couple of years. And I think that was the beginning of this entire path, right? Or maybe not the beginning, but a very important milestone was you taking this control, taking this power back, okay? This could have been from a bad relationship, from a bad work environment, bad situation, or just taking the power back over your own life and making the decision to focus on your truth, on your spiritual evolution, activation, transformation. That's when you made this commitment to yourself, right? And to spirit. And I think that that's really beginning to manifest. I think that you have a very responsible attitude. Like you're very, very careful. I think you pay attention to the details. Not very much slips by you. You're very, very aware. Very discerning and very aware. It's like you will take in all of the light, all of the information, all of the data, all of the energy, and then you will compare that with your kind of sword of truth to decide how that energy works for you, which parts of that energy you need, and the rest you can let go of. This is like a plant, like crops that are growing. It'll only take as much water as it needs. The rest of the water can just flow off or soak in or whatever. But the roots will only take what they need, right? And I think that's kind of the mode that you're in, because you've been in this phase of preparation, of growing, trying to strengthen yourself, trying to get ready for this event, whatever this is. And it's going to hit you in kind of a fast way. It's going to be like a whirlwind. This is the Knight of Wands. This is fire on fire. This is suddenly the starting gun will sound and your horse is going to just charge, just start going as fast as it can. You got to hold on. Because when this begins, it's going to begin fast. And you don't want to be caught off guard. You don't want to just be whisked away. You've got to be holding onto the reins. You've got to be ready for it, not knowing exactly when that starting gun is going to sound. But when it does, you are in charge of the horse, not the other way around. Okay? Because it is going to happen fast. And up here with this Prince of Cups, I feel like you have, I almost feel like this is, you've kind of been praying about this too. I feel like you have a very, very strong religious life, even if it's maybe unconventional. I feel like you have a strong connection to spirit, or to a spirit guide, a guardian angel, maybe an ancestor that you do communicate with, And that could be part of the influence that said, hey, you've got to take control back. Hey, you've got to get ready. You've got to prepare yourself. Something extraordinary is coming. Okay. I feel like there is some kind of an emotional or watery connection with this person, spirit, entity, God, goddess, deity, guardian angel, spirit guide, whatever it is, ancestor. There's some kind of a water thing here. Maybe that's part of your method, how you communicate. Maybe you scry a bowl of water or something, or just water in general has a strong connection for you. Okay, and I think that is kind of the medium through which you communicate with this entity, this spirit, this personality, intelligence. And I think this is very important to you. I think that's a major part of your spiritual practice, right? Now, Path of the Serpent, we start out general energy with this really bright and brilliant 6 of discs. I think, did we have the 6 of discs in your last reading? I don't remember. Anyway, you're moving into this when this event takes place, this tremendous event, this tremendous moment in your life. It's going to require you to be reasonable and smart, be cooperative, right? You've got to organize these things, and you've already been working on that. You already know kind of how to be discerning, be aware, take all of the energy in, decide what you need, and let the rest of it go. In that same way, you're going to be surrounding yourself with the right tools. You're going to have everything that you need. Everything's going to have a rhythm and a harmony to it. There's going to be the spirit of cooperation. It's not something that you're doing solo, I don't think, at least at the beginning. At least at the beginning, there's going to be this spirit of cooperation, right? Where it's almost like suddenly at the exact right moment, everyone that you need just shows up, ready to go, ready to work, right? It's like, how did they know? It's kind of like that, where everything's going to just be there when you need it. Even things that maybe you didn't realize you needed, but suddenly you find, well, you've got the hammer in your hand, so, it'll just be, it'll have that degree of synchronicity, right, of divine timing kind of thing. And I think that this is really the beginning of you manifesting all of this, whatever this spiritual event, this tremendous thing is that you're kind of right on the brink of. It's going to manifest in your life as something to do, as some activity, some work, some building, some constructing, something that is going to bring you an earthly success as well as a spiritual success, right? And with that, there are earthly concerns, right? There is still this physical body that we're in that we need to keep an eye on, okay? I'm kind of feeling that there is potential for like overexerting yourself or exhaustion. So I feel like as much, and this is part of the kind of the Knight of Wands thing of just getting carried away by the horse, we have to really make sure we take care of our physical being, right? Through proper diet, exercise, and medical care, and all this kind of stuff. I'm no doctor. This isn't a medical reading. This is kind of some common sense stuff. This has the potential to really carry you away. Let's not forget about our physical existence too, and let's take care of it, okay? Because I kind of feel that there is there's an energy level kind of issue there, or maybe like easily exhausted or something like that. Something where there's a weakness that kind of comes upon you sometimes. I don't know what that is. Anyway, pay attention to yourself and your body and take care of it. Okay, that's the message there. Now the 2 of Swords here, this is what we don't want. We don't want to second guess things. We don't want to question what's going on or what we're doing. We don't want to kind of stop and deliberate or stop and ask why or what does that mean or should I? This card is saying, look, you need to stick to your truth. You need to stay firm and confident and devoted and determined and committed to this thing, not start being kind of waffling, wishy-washy over it, right? So this is what we don't want. We don't want to have 2 minds about it. You want to be of one mind. This is a pretty straightforward card. The next card is this devil energy, and this is that the further you progress in this thing, the lonelier it will become. Okay, it may start at the bottom of the mountain, base camp, a lot of people, crowds of people cheering you on, but the higher up you get, the smaller those people look, right? The less of them you can really make out. So the closer you get to the top, the more it's going to just be you up there, you know, and that's okay. I mean, that I think is something that you're perfectly capable of handling. And I just mean that there are less ways that other people can help you. The further up you get, there's not much that they can do from down here. You have to rely on your own abilities, your own judgment, your own skill, your own spirit. Right? That's what I mean. Not that you're going to be alone or isolated or sequestered, but that there are less ways that other people can do things for you to help you. Okay? So you're more and more going to be relying on yourself and your own kind of goat legs to get up the mountain. And that's totally fine. That's how you know that you're getting closer to the summit, when it's just really about your own efforts, your own judgment, your own skill. Nobody's there to push you up. Nobody can really do much for you, except maybe you can still hear them in the distance down at base camp cheering you on. You know, I'm very excited for you. I want to see what this mystery card is. I think this is really an extraordinary event. You're right on the brink of this extraordinary thing. And I don't, you know, even after all of this, I don't really have an idea of what it is. You know, maybe it's something creative, something that's going to be lucrative and profitable. That much I know. 9 of Cups. It's going to lead to this whole process, going from base camp to the top of the mountain, is you pursuing your happiness. So what is it that you're doing? What is the brink of this change, this extraordinary development in your life? It's you pursuing your happiness. That's what you're chasing up the mountain, is your full satisfaction, your full completion, your wholeness, your just the fulfillment of your spiritual will and your creative will, your earthly will. This is really the highest thing that we could be hoping for. This is the greatest treasure awaits you at the top of this mountain. 9 of Cups. But the real treasure, see, it's not a 10 of Cups, it's a 9 of Cups. It's an activity. It's an active card. The real treasure is you climbing the mountain. Yes, when you get to the top of the mountain, there's going to be just, you know, the spoils and the riches and the treasure and the rewards. But the real benefit, the real thing here is the climb. It's about the journey. I'm so excited for you. This really is going to be a special time in your life. And I'm looking forward to the next reading so we can see more of how this develops. And if you want to leave some comments, that would be wonderful too. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're going to do an extended. And if you want to stick around for that, and I hope you do, just click on the link right here. And that'll give you access to all of the extended readings, not just for Virgo, but for all of the zodiac signs. Okay? And I try to get to each sign at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. I do, 2 or 3 or 4 readings come out every day. So just keep checking back. Hit the bell icon when you subscribe so that you'll know when another video comes out. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope you will come back and see me again very soon.